Hello and welcome back to Vigilant Me. We are here once again with the most relevant and prominent topic of today, and this is fire safety in the hospitals. Hospital environment is complex, and everyone in the hospital is on their toes to save hundreds of lives of the patients being admitted in the hospital. Why fire safety is important at the hospital? Because fire emergencies in such an environment would be terrible as patients are unable to evacuate themselves due to impaired mobility caused by the illness, treatment, or surgical procedures. Patients in ICUs are critically ill, and some of them are at the end of their lives. So it's the responsibility of the hospital to ensure the patient safety. Now let's understand what can cause fire at the hospital. A number of medical gases such as oxygen, nitrogen, laboratory chemicals, and fuels are used in the hospital. A lot of high voltage electrical devices and machines are used to monitor and treat the patients, which forms a web of electrical wires around the patient and generate heat too. There are laundry machines, boilers, and kitchen gases, which increases the risk of fire in the hospital. This risk is not new to us, as we heard a lot of news on fire incidents at hospitals in past few months, which may be caused due to exhausted environment and limited resources at the hospital due to sudden surge in COVID-19 patients. This also changed the priorities from quality and safety to life-saving conditions and increased the risk of fires at the hospital. Fire safety trainings plays an important role in timely detection, prevention, and control of fire. Everyone working in the hospital should be trained at least twice a year in basic fire safety and evacuation plan. Fire drills prepare the staff well in handling practical situation in case of fire. Apart from this, identification of fire, the type of fire equipment placed in the hospital, and fire management response team helps in defining who will control or command in case of fire and who is the fire warden responsible for fire management on the particular floor for easy evacuation of the patients. Display of fire exit plans or maps near the entry and exit of each floor will also help in evacuation. But there are chances with all the safety precautions taken, still the fire can break out. In case there is a fire in the hospital or anywhere in the building, remember these two acronyms. And these are RACE and PASS. RACE means R is rescue everyone in danger. A is raise the alarm. C is confine or contain the fire. And E is extinguish or evacuate everyone from the particular floor where the fire incident took place. PASS is the acronym used to operate fire extinguisher, where P is pull the pin, A is aim at the base of the fire, S is squeeze the lever, and S is sweep side to side. Close all the doors and windows to confine and contain the fire. There are some important key points which everyone should remember. In case of fire, operate the fire extinguisher only if you are trained enough. Look for the nearest fire pull or alarm. Use stairs to get out of the building and not the lifts. You may get stuck in the lifts if power goes off. Use the nearest fire exit you know. Know the assembly point and gather at the place which is dedicated by the hospital. Always remember never to re-enter the building. This is all about the management. Now let's see what we can do to prevent fires. There has to be regular audit and inspections to identify the risk if there is any, and there has to be a preventive maintenance plan. In case any risk is identified during the inspection or audit, it has to be reported and resolved as soon as possible. Be the first to respond and save lives. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel to have access to more such informative videos. Thank you so much.